end of the day, it's the dates that we're dealing with.
Now, why the move to 122 now?
Yes, there is a big name right now, which is Anselmo Moreno. It's a really good fight that I would love to fight as well, but I don't think it was the time yet. I think down the road it'll definitely happen at super bantamweight. I'm sure he's tall. He's tall for that weight. I'm sure he'll move up to 122, and why not make that fight as well?
The Anselmo Moreno fight, that fight does look like a good fight. Maybe on paper, I don't think a lot of people know who he is that well just yet. So I don't think that fight has enough flavor to. Maybe that's why it got skipped. Pretty much everybody at 118, you either beat or you had to draw with Johnny Perez. How do you feel? How did it make you feel knowing that you beat some of the top guys there before you moved up?
Well, it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel that I accomplished a lot in my weight. I mean, I'm not just jumping to a different weight class without accomplishing anything. I did, like you said, I won that tournament at 118. The 118 tournament, I pretty much beat everybody at the best guys known at 118, thank God. And again, I'm moving up to 122, and I want to face the best out there. I want to face the top guys, the top big names, and hopefully we get them.
Now, a recent guy that just made the move up to 122 that your name's been thrown in the hat with is Nonito Donaire. What do you think about that fight?
It's a great fight. It's a fight that a lot of fans are asking for. It's a fight that we as fighters you should give. Provide that fight. I'm more than willing. I'm sure Nonito's more than willing as well. It all comes down to the promotions. Golden Boy and Top Rank. Hopefully they work their differences, and make that fight happen as well as other fights.
Now, the other day, Nonito took to his Twitter and official Facebook page to kind of take a little cheap shot at you. He said that you didn't call out Guillermo Rigondeaux, but you said you'd be willing to put anything on the line for him. Meaning you'd go up to 126 and fight him. It didn't matter. But with Nonito Donaire, you wouldn't do the same. Almost in a way of saying that you were kind of scared of Donaire. What do you think about that? And what do you think that he would say something like that?
I have no idea why would he say something like that. Again, I'm saying it face to face with camera. I'm not behind a Twitter or Facebook. I'll fight anyone. I'll fight Nonito 122, 125. I'll fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. A lot of names. Anyone up there. I know there's a lot of names. I know especially, and I said especially Guillermo because that's a big name that a lot of people are saying that a lot of fighters, even Nonito, were scared of. Because of his style, a lot of people don't want to face him, but I'm here. I'll fight him.
Do you think
and I said if the money's right as well, because
that's what he was talking about too.
I'm a fighter. We do this for a living, but again, at the end of the day, it's all business too. We want to make our money and we want to provide for our families too.
Do you think he kind of took it as a cheap shot that you said that you wouldn't, if the money's right for, or if only the money's right for the fight with Donaire, but you'd be willing to fight Rigondeaux for almost anything?
Nah, he probably did. But again, I'm saying it here. I'll fight him, and I'll fight Guillermo, anyone. Again, if the money's right, I'll definitely. I'm sure him. If they don't pay him good, he won't face me. It all comes down to the money as well, and I wanna get paid and give the crowd a good fight.
He never faced you at 118. He never made an attempt to face you. No one ever tried to put a fight like that together. Why not? Why didn't you guys fight at 118?
You know what? I have no idea. I know it was brought to him, to his team about the tournament. I know as well as Montiel. They wanted to go their own ways. They ended up fighting each other and not entering the tournament. Nonito got that big knockout, and ever since then he got, he blew up. He got a spectacular knockout, no doubt about that. But again, to my opinion, I don't think he faced or beat any top 118. Montiel was a 115 jump into 118 when he fought Nonito. So,
what did you think about his fight at the 122 division versus Vasquez?
I think much of it, he looked good. He looked good as well as Vasquez. They both looked good. There was where he looked spectacular. He made Vasquez look bad. He didn't. Vasquez looked strong. He looked good. And I guess that's not the fight that people were expecting. I think they were expecting a dominant Nonito, a spectacular Nonito, but again, his power didn't show. I think he broke his hand, he fractured his hand, I don't know what happened, but again, it was a great fight, and hopefully he keeps, fighting big names at 122, I'm sorry, and hopefully he faces me at 122.